Really easy method. We're going to use some masking fluid, colorless masking fluid, which will make it easier to paint the palm trees and around the palm trees. This is made by Winsor & Newton. It's kind of like rubber cement. It's really cool. So, but first, we'll need to draw some palm trees. And what I like to do is make them really kind of skinny. And you got the palm branches coming out like that. Just kind of draw some shapes. Some palm tree shapes. Put another one in here. Maybe we'll go for a smaller one. Oops. Here's my eraser. Erase that out a little bit. That one right in there. Maybe one more teeny tiny palm tree. Kind of maybe right in the middle. This one's going to be a little bit bendy. Okay. So there's some palm tree groupings. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get a small liner brush, something like this. This is a number 2 liner. And get it a little bit wet. I'm going to shake up my masking fluid. Open that up. And you can see it's kind of, when it dries up, it's kind of like this rubber cement, and it'll protect the whites of the paper when you're painting, so that you can just go crazy with the background and not have to worry about your main subject. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint this masking fluid in here where I've drawn my palm trees. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of mask in some of the areas. And then we're going to let it dry. And then I'm going to show you some painting techniques. And at the end, what we're going to do, after we painted our sky, is we're going to peel off the masking fluid and we'll be able to paint the tree. It'll be really kind of interesting. Okay, so I'm going to add the masking fluid and then let it dry, and I'll be back. Okay, now we see where we've painted the masking fluid. It kind of changes colors a little bit. It's more like a dark beige. And this allows you to paint the background without having to go around your tree and preserve the whites. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get my color palette here, and I'm going to make a nice, maybe like a little sunset sky background. So I'm going to start off with some nice yellows. That's nice. You can just paint rather quickly like this. You don't have to worry about going around your palm trees or anything like that. I'm going to make a few clouds with some tissue. A lot of few shapes there. And I'm going to go on with some pinks, this nice opera rose. Makes a nice orangey color with the yellow. Let those colors blend in. A nice sunsetty color here. Just adding some more water, a little bit more watery. I'm kind of going on dry paper there. Okay. Now I'm going to come in with a little bit of blue, well, a little bit more pink, and then we're going to do a little bit of blue. Some ultramarine blue here. The top. And the trick is you want to keep the blues away from the yellows, because blue and yellow make green. And so the pink serves as a little buffer, because where the blue and pink mix, the opera rose, you get some purples, and you get some oranges and yellows, and it makes a really fun, interesting sky. Some more blues in there. Dark shades there. Okay, so that's pretty much our sky, and what I'll do is I'll let this dry really good, and we can peel off the masking fluid and paint our palm trees. Okay, now it's time to peel off the masking fluid after our painting has dried. So what you want to do is just kind of rub your finger back and forth, and you'll see little pieces of the masking fluid will come off, and the area underneath the masking fluid will be nice and white, and you can paint it without worrying about the sky. Just going to take these little pieces of plastic off, put them on the side. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take my eraser and erase any pencil lines that might be there underneath. As much as I can. Okay, now you got some really bright trees, and you can have a lot of fun painting them. What I like to do for the palm trunks is I like to have a little bit of burnt sienna and dioxazine violet or Windsor violet. I like to use that. So I like to use a lot of burnt sienna on one side. There's a nice burnt sienna there. And I'll come back in with some violet, this purple color. Stronger there. Makes a nice palm tree colors there. Okay. And I'll wait for that to dry, and I'll add some more detail. And then one of the pieces of advice I always give is everybody wants to make their palm trees green. Green, green, green. Well, it can be kind of boring, so what I try to do is lay in some other colors first. Some browns, because if you look up in the tree, you get browns and yellows and purples and blues and lots of colors besides green in your palm tree. So what I do is lay in some browns, and I'll come back and put some yellow in there. So if you lay some of these colors in first, then you can go in with your greens and just have at it. I'm just going to go in there, add these colors, make it nice and bright. Now, I'm going to come in with some Windsor blue. Now, I'm going to add that more as kind of like a reflection in the background of the palm trees. And what's going on in the back there. A little bit of Windsor blue. And if it mixes with the yellow, it makes kind of a greenish hue. They always turn out to be really nice and colorful trees. Okay, now maybe some lemon yellow. You can even make some coconuts in there. Okay, now some green. Maybe some Windsor green and some lemon yellow mixed. There, now we've got some nice colors other than just green, green, green. Don't be afraid to mix your colors. You can always correct the shape of the palm trees as you're going. Make it more interesting. And you can paint out into the sky. Just have fun with it. Be loose. That's just palm trees. That's the fun part. Back in with some more yellows. And come in with some more purples for the palm tree down here. And some, give it a little texture. And even inside the tree itself, these little purples, some darks. Okay, you can see how those palm trees are starting to really turn out here, take shape. Maybe I can pull out a little coconut there, just by wetting it and taking some color out. And some coconut shapes. Now I'll kind of add the green as a little bit of a final Windsor green straight. Kind of as a final touch here. A little bit too much going on there. Okay, and there you go. You got some nice colorful palm trees that you can add to any painting and make it more tropical. And like I said, you can keep working on it. Keep adding stuff, whatever you see. Make it more lifelike. And I hope you enjoyed this. Aloha. Have a great day.